So as I was saying, with the twins teams, Isaac can beat them because he receives magic damage from his other allies and he converts it to charge. So, for instance, as they deal a ton of magic damage, Isaac will be charged so quickly and he will do so much damage. It is quite good. Now, Jorgen is an amazing hero, but he's having a decline. The reason he's having a decline is because of his blue ability, Leper. His Leper directs mostly all hits to the backline enemy. Now, when you've got a backline enemy such as Helios or Dorian or Peppy, or actually not Peppy, Helios Dorian, or even Faceless sometimes, that's very good. But with Martha, that doesn't work. Martha receives all that damage, heals herself, and the damage is just gone like nothing happened. But this Leper skill has been wasted because all the other heroes have not been hit, so you're just giving them more life. So that's the decline of Jorgen. But his ultimate against Sebastian is bad again. But if you don't have Sebastian on your team, Jorgen is amazing. So if the enemy doesn't have Sebastian on their team, Jorgen is amazing because he will stop any enemies from gaining healing. As I've said with Krista and Lars, don't use him against Isaac. Try not use him against Sebastian, but they're an amazing bunch. But with the introduction of Isaac, they're becoming less popular. Helios, she's good. Not a lot of health, not a lot of strength, but she will do amazing damage against critical hit teams. Ones with Sebastian and Yasmin, for instance. Cornelius, you need him for campaign. However, he doesn't require heavy investment. You only need him to have a good level, maybe 130 level if you're going to go up against the top, and 130 level, 125 could do. Most likely 130, and this heavy wisdom, his ultimate, needs to be at 130 because there are enemies in the campaign that once he hits them with this, they're dead, and then your team can win. So you need Cornelius, but only his first level, and you can buy him, so that's good. Dorian, I might have said this before, but only situational. He's very good, but I would most likely use him on teams where like ODH, when the damage dealers are near him. So Lian, as I've said, charms the enemies, is amazing, but only use Lian with single target. So let's look at the teams that I would use Dorian in. ODH is probably the best example of Dorian. Lian, I would say in single target heroes, that would be amazing any. So for instance, Celeste, Nebula. So Celeste, Nebula, Astaroth, because he doesn't deal great ult damage. Astaroth, who else has some single target damage dealers? Let's think. Maybe we could say Ching Mao in there. Put Ching Mao in there. Yep, you could definitely put Ching Mao in there. And yeah, those heroes are a very good lineup. So already we have a very good lineup. So Lian is an amazing hero to get, but again, try and get 30. So I've already got 20, as you can see, but I would get Lian because I can get another 10 from Grand Arena within the next 2 weeks. So I could get him. So her. Keep on getting mixed up with these names. Peppy we have. She's an amazing hero, but not the best. I wouldn't say she's the most, diverse. And then the rest of the heroes you can basically get easily, or you can get from the shop. So now, who would I advise you to get out of all these heroes? I actually think I would advise you to get Celeste. Now, this might be a weird choice, but I like Celeste because she can block healing, she can deal great damage, some of the best single target damage, and she can provide healing. So now Celeste on your team is your top 15. You've got an enemy that does amazing damage. They've got so much healing. Then plug Celeste in there and you're sorted. But you might not need to use her in all your teams, but Celeste is hard to get, but she's amazing. So I would say use Celeste. Now, Sebastian, if you've got a lot of twins teams that put stuns on, Sebastian. So far we have Sebastian, Martha, a very good healer, very good. But I might say Celeste over her if you're in the beginning level. If you're going up against harder teams, I would say get Martha instead of Celeste. So Sebastian, Martha, later level, Celeste first, ideally. And Kark, I am such a fan of Kark because I really like the way he deals his damage. I really like the way he heals himself when he deals that damage. He can tag